Here we are, 9 days away, and this is truly one of the most fascinating drafts. And I think for fans, I think that the interest level is through the roof, Peter.
I think it also helps that some of the key franchises up the top are franchises that in recent years haven't been necessarily
Right.
up in the top, and that includes the New England Patriots. It includes the Washington Commanders. Obviously, the Bears. We know what they're going to do most likely. But you've got two different Bears picks. You've got a Jets pick at 10. Like these are very, very passionate, vocal fan bases. When in truth, in recent years, it's been Carolina, it's been Jacksonville. These are blue blood, crown jewel type franchises, all at the top of the draft, vying for probably the same players.
All right, and you know the Giants are crucial in your mock draft, but we'll bury that lead for a second and get straight to the decision we're all wondering about the Commanders, about who they're going to take from the draft pool not named Caleb Williams. They're going to have that choice in about 9 days from now, and you say they're going to take, fill in that blank for everybody, Peter?
I got Jaden Daniels, the quarterback out of LSU, the Heisman Trophy winner. I know they really liked meeting with May and McCarthy as well. Obviously, you look at all those quarterbacks, they bring different things to the table. At the end of the day, I think they are going quarterback. They've got 6 picks in the top 100, so they're going to totally, beef up their team in this draft process in the first 3 days. Very close with Cliff Kingsbury. I will tell you, he has not told me here is the pick,
Right.
but just from a lot of intel around the league and from inside that building, I want to say I feel confident saying Daniels over May at this point, 9 days out.
Well, I mean, because the evaluators that I've been chit-chatting with right here from this seat, a lot of them say May because of the system that he ran in North Carolina is similar to what Kingsbury does. But I imagine it's the two-way threat from Daniels that is the eventual, one would say, separator here.
Yeah, he can move. And, even if Cliff absolutely loved May and said he fits in his offense, quote unquote, there are so many voices now in there. And I'll tell you, Bob Myers, who is the general manager of the Golden State Warriors, you saw that news come out from Schefter, like during free agency, that he was joining, in some consultantary role. I'll tell you, he's had a very big voice, not only with who they hired at coach, but also just the future of this franchise. And then, Rich, this one's close to us, kind of buried on Schefter's timeline yesterday, but Dave Gardy leaving the league office after decades of being such a prominent figure in Park Avenue to go to work with Washington. There's going to be a lot of different voices who weigh in, and not necessarily on this first pick, but with the future of the Washington Commanders franchise. They have the best and brightest right now, and a lot of bright minds working together. It's pretty cool to see.
Well, I mean, so that means if Dave Gardy is leaving, that the voice of day 3 of the NFL draft, the one who makes the announcements of the trades, is available. But you and I can't do that because you and I are going to be on the set together.
Totally.
We can't do that. All right. So
who gets that gig? We should have a poll on that. That's
Peter,
real deep cut NFL draft.
Peter, stop. You know Scott Hansen wants it. You know it deep down, and he's
right.
going to take it. It's Scott Hansen's world we're paying rent in right now. So
you're absolutely right.
Oh my God. He honestly he might slice the back of our hamstrings like Caddyshack. Like Carl Spackler said you could do. Just boop, and he'll just take it.
Totally. With the 134th pick, there has been a trade. Yeah, right. I can see it. You're right.
Oh yeah. The 100 boxes. Hey, listen, Peter. So then it's Drake May as the New England Patriots, right? Because I know again, we're suddenly we're inching our way to the big news from your mock draft or the I guess splashiest piece of information that you may be plugging in here. But so you think New England does go ahead and take Drake May off the board? Third overall.
They spent a lot of time with Daniels, May, and over the past 48 hours, they've had McCarthy in the building. I'll tell you this. They went to Davio's, which is an Italian steakhouse in Patriot Place, and they took out Drake May a couple of weeks back, and he dazzled at them. Look, he's 21 years old. He can throw the ball a country mile. He comes from a great basketball family. We could do the whole profile if you want. I also think he's a great dude and like a leader and one of those types that if you don't get Jaden Daniels, you could say, all right, we're fine with Drake May. And if you're the Patriots, they have a lot of holes, yes, but you don't expect to be at the number 3, 2, or 1 overall pick. This guy can play quarterback. This guy can be your franchise guy. And, they traded Mac Jones away. There's obviously a void there. Maybe Brissett start the season. But I think Drake May, they'd be very happy with Drake May at 3rd overall.
I agree. And also you could say the Patriots are fortunate that there is a top flight quarterback available when you do pick number 3 overall. I understand that you go with a quarterback if one's available when you're choosing that high in the draft, but it is rare to see somebody that everyone would consider, if this was another draft, could be number 1 overall sitting there at 3. And Bob Kraft basically said at the owners meeting, hey, I'm staying out of it, but I think a young kid at the quarterback spot would look pretty good, is essentially what I'm paraphrasing,
21 years old, 6'4", can throw. Like, I think it makes a lot of sense.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.